Holy, I've tried to record this video like 3 times now, so I'm just gonna get to the point. There's like some guy with a snowblower or some shit going on over there, and it's loud, and the furnace is kicking on, and everything just is going crazy. Anyways, third time's a charm. If you clicked onto this, you have oyster energy. That means that there is a pearl of wisdom trapped deep inside your soul, okay? You hold the treasure, you hold the key, all right, to something in your life, this spiritual key, some kind of a treasure. There's the train going too, just noise, background noise. All right, so oyster. So the oyster has the ability to turn life's irritants, trauma, grief, setbacks into spiritual wisdom and inner beauty. Okay, you're divinely protected by your outer shell, which protects and refines your treasure within. Oysters are all about beauty, love, and creation energy. Oysters, meaning you, if you clicked onto this, you are resilient, private, transmutative, whatever, introverted, patient, protective, unassuming, intuitive, stoic, and refined. Is that you? Then carry on. Oysters have a pretty raggedy ass outer shell. They do. If you've ever, you ever watch those guys on YouTube that actually crack open the oysters and get the pearls out for you? Those guys are cool. Those are fun videos to watch. But anyways, this is telling me that no matter what is on the outside, no matter what people see on the outside, there's that inner beauty within you. Okay? You guys are beautiful no matter what. But some people try to mask themselves, Some people dress down so they don't get the attention. Some people ostrich themselves so they don't have to deal with other people. Just put their head in the sands and leave it. Okay? You guys take that to the next realm, I guess, okay? Oysters create something beautiful out of pain, out of hurt, out of an irritant. That little piece of sand that gets stuck inside of their shell creates a beautiful pearl that's worth a lot of money, right? This is telling me that there is something inside of you that is worth millions. There's something inside of you that is waiting to be let out, whether it's by writing, singing, dancing, beading, whatever, like making food, it doesn't matter, baking. There's something inside of you that wants to be let out, okay? So the second card that we got was the unicorn. So we have unicorn energy and oyster energy, all right? There's a pearl of wisdom within inside of you, magical wisdom, all right? I'm going to read what I wrote for the unicorn. I'm not sure if you guys can hear this noise out there, but it's a little extra. It's driving me nuts. Okay, unicorn. You are unique, intuitive, authentic, idealistic, imaginative, pure, fierce, graceful, healing, and untamable. You have a high vibrational state of purity, magic, and unconditional love that acts as a bridge between physical and divine realms. You are magical, mystical, spiritual. You don't come from this realm. And I only know that because I pulled Awaken Your Inner Shaman. You guys have some kind of a shaman energy to you. You're magical. You are not from this planet. Okay? You ever get that feeling like you long for a place, you long for home? Holy Christ. You long for home in a place that doesn't exist here on Earth, okay? That noise is driving me nuts. This is them trying to keep me from giving you a message. Anyways, so right now, you guys are working on connecting with your spiritual self. You guys could be doing mirror work, okay? Which is where you just go look in your eyes in the mirror and see what you see. This can send you into like some kind of a weird hallucination type trip. So just be prepared for that. All right. I also pulled the 9th house card, and I just wanted to read out of this book about what the 9th house means, because this is all the energy of today, okay, the daily reading. So the 9th house is all about philosophy, spirituality, and knowledge. The sign is Sagittarius, the planet is Jupiter. So, pushing us to new heights, the ninth house represents philosophy, knowledge, and advanced learning. This house is a portal to the universe that propels us to grow by experiencing the outer world through travel, culture, and foreign lands, as well as exploring our inner landscapes through education. Either way, the ninth house deals with expression inside and out. Oyster. It shapes ideology and how you process the world. This impacts spirituality and your relationship with the divine. What higher truths have you learned from your life experiences? So we're learning that no matter how much difficulty we've went through in life, we always have that little bit of treasure on the inside of us. Okay, whether people can see it or not. Whether they look at us and automatically write us off because maybe we're too scary, maybe we wear leather, maybe we're, whatever. It doesn't matter. If you're not the norm, people tend to look at you weird. If you're not wearing Lululemons and dressing like all the other soccer moms, like you're atypical, right? Abnormal. That's how they see you. But they don't understand that inside of this oyster that looks a lot different than the people around them lives this unicorn. Okay? You're magical. You're brilliant. You are divinity. Okay? Your higher chakras are opened right up. Your crown chakra, I don't know if you guys are wearing a lot of purple or whatever, but I'm picking up on a lot of purple energy. Okay? So whatever you guys are doing right now, however you're connecting with your ninth house, with spirituality, whether you're doing new practices or you're reading different books or you're watching cool videos online that are awakening your third eye and expanding your mind, you are gaining this shaman energy. Okay? You could be standing by a fire. You could be fire gazing. So it says connect, invoke, and heal. So you are connecting to this inner pearl of wisdom inside of you, your inner treasure. You have stopped searching outward for things and you have started searching inwards. And you're finding so much more treasure inside than you have outside. So you could be connecting with the water. You could just be having salt baths. You could be walking in the river, going to the ocean if you're lucky enough to live by the ocean. Okay? It says ocean, water spirits, and hydrate. This could also be just a little piece of information, like you guys should maybe just drink some more water. Okay? Drinking water, because we're like 80% water or whatever, like it just helps our neural pathways to open up and be able to connect with the deities. All right? So what else did I get? I haven't used this deck of cards in a long time. It's like brand new, but I just picked them out. And it says, enjoy new beginnings, celebrate, socialize, and change. But look at the imagery on this card. This guy is a warrior. I'm picking up like Odin energy. He's got his ravens. He's got his horse. He's a warrior. He's got his wolves. Like with the oyster energy and the unicorn energy, I just feel like you are a lone wolf. You tend to hang out by yourself, do things by yourself. You like to study yourself, okay? But you could be celebrating something right now, some kind of change. This could just be a breakthrough within your own personal being, okay? Either way, you might be socializing more. You might be celebrating something. Something might be coming up where you're celebrating. Could be birthdays, anniversaries, whatever it is. You could just be celebrating that spring is here, you know? Let's keep going. Either way, you've been on a long journey, and your outer shell is very tired of having to protect itself. Protect that inner magic. You could be focusing more on just love, giving and receiving love to those around you, your family members, your children, your mother, your father, your brothers, your sisters, your aunts, your uncles, whatever. You could just be focusing on them and having a connection with them. Like, this oyster energy, oysters are usually alone, right? Like they're kind of solitary creatures, right? Same with the unicorn. You're lucky if you can see one, never mind two, right? And I just feel like maybe you've come out of this deep spiritual slumber or this deep hermit mode, and you're just starting to reconnect with people. Whatever you're doing, you're healing. We got abundance. Yeah, it's like you're living in a grateful energy. Okay, when we live in that grateful energy and we are appreciative of everything that's going on in our lives, our brain looks for more things that we can be appreciative about. And it's the same the other way. If you're negative and thinking about negative things are going to pop up everywhere. Your brain's going to find them, right? So you guys are keeping your thoughts and intentions positive. I don't know if you guys just had some kind of an inner war, just a war within or a war with people around you. Maybe it was it was awakening. Okay, that makes sense. So it's like you were going to war. You were riding off into the sunset to awaken. Okay? You were becoming this inner shaman and awakening this inner fire inside of you. Okay? It says, a temporary pause for reflection or insight, an awakening where you can see things in a whole new light. Embrace your uniqueness and charitable actions. This is you finally seeing your inner treasure, finally realizing how mystical and how magical you are, realizing that people that are doing readings on YouTube and psychics and mediums and all that stuff, you can do the same thing. And you can do the same thing by tapping into your inner shaman, searching that ninth house, right? Reading books, watching videos, just staying informed and learning, all right? So you guys keep on keeping on. Abundance is flowing to you. This is abundance of love, abundance of money, abundance of just happiness and joy, spiritual abundance, okay? You guys have a good day. Bye.